Hey y'all, welcome back. Well, today's video is going to be about trail cameras. So about any hunter for any game, whether it be turkey, deer, coyotes, whatever, people use trail cameras to see what's moving. And most people use trail cameras year round. But of course, with ingenuity and everything, cellular cameras is a big thing now. I'm using Spypoints. I've got several Spypoints out in the field. But like I'm sure I'm like many hunters, you still have all kind of different cameras sitting around. Some of them are cheap cameras, some are some that you just bought when they were on clearance or on sale. But I won't hardly ever use these because of my cellular cameras. I like it coming to my phone. I don't have to go to the field and check it. And I've done a lot of tests. I'll be doing a 1-year review on the Spypoints here before long. But and that's what I'm using Spypoints. But I found a way to convert your old trail cameras into cellular cameras. So y'all stay tuned and I'll show you how this is done and what I've done got in the field working now. Okay, now I picked up one of these. I've seen these several times, but really just didn't trust it. I wanted to try one out before I did a video to make sure it worked right. But you got these Cellular V's. You can see it's nationwide. Most of them's got the blue on the bottom. Shows they're nationwide. This is a V. This is a Verizon here, which will work. And this is the standard. So when you see the blue, that's for any cell service. The V is for Verizon, but they both work about the same. So I bought one of each to put in the field. I use US Cellular to show you how it works. But anyway, we're going to get started. So basically, you got a knife. Okay, got the box open. So this is how it comes. You have your cellular adapter box. You have your antenna that you have to put on. And here is the cool thing about it. So basically, what this does, it's got an SD card. So when your regular camera, say it's a Wild Game Innovations, whatever Browning, this goes in where your SD card usually goes. Fits right in there. Just like so. And then this routes out the back and you can run it up and put the thing on top, your cell link on top. So basically, first step, it's got a quick guide, comes with it, that shows each step. Now, if you are a Spypoint person or you've used Spypoints before, you already have the app. So first things first, you're gonna go ahead and put your antenna on. And it just screws on like so. Yeah, I cut my finger trying to open the box. So you'll make sure it's tight and secure. So you can see it's going to be just like that. You open this up and you can see here it has your SD card. So like I was saying, you can see here, this is where your SD card goes. I do have SD cards to go in it, so you will have to purchase a micro SD card. Now, they do recommend, now it's already got its SIM card in it. You don't have to get a SIM card. But they do recommend that it be 2 gigabyte to 32 gigabyte card. So you will have to have a card for these. Now, to get your battery tray out, you're just going to pop that up, push in and up, and it releases. So you got to push this tab up, push in on the battery box, and it'll pop out. As you can see, it shows how it's supposed to go in there. So it takes 8 AA batteries. Now, that's the downfall to this, is you're actually running 16 batteries. You're running 8 in the top of the camera, or in the cell link, and you're running 8 in the camera. So if you've got it in a pretty high traffic area, then you might go through the pictures pretty quick. And these do work really good. I got a wild game in the field now, an old camera, and I've already started getting pictures of deer. It will still show what the manufacturer is at the bottom of the picture. I'll put a picture right here of me and Dad or the deer. And then over here it'll have its own timestamp showing what's done. Because it's basically just sending you what's on the SD card. So we'll get batteries put in this, and I'll show you how to program it and what to do. Okay, yeah, excuse me, I swapped over to the big camera. So we're going to go step by step. So you got to have the app. If you haven't downloaded the app and you're new to Spypoint, you're going to have to get the app. You get 100 free pictures per month, and then there's a program that you can go on and do $99 a year, and that gives you 250 pictures per every camera. It don't matter if you have 50 cameras, you get 250 pictures a month. Now it gets a little more expensive if you go up to the unlimited. So there is settings on regular Spypoints to where you can change it to only take one picture every 5 minutes or whatever, if you got deer on a corn pile or whatever. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started on this. I had to have my phone free because of my app. So basically, we're going to take the camera. It has a QR code right here. So you're going to take your phone and go to cameras. This is my Spypoint, and you can see right here at the bottom, it has an ad. Oop, I just did it. It has an ad circle right there. So we're going to hit add. It's going to say select device. This is a cell link, so we're going to go down and find cell link, very first one. You got to make sure that you've got a 32 gigabyte card, mini SD, and it needs to have the 10. It needs to be a 10 in the circle, in the @ emblem, the circle. So we do have that, so we're going to go ahead and put that in the camera. It shows which direction it's supposed to go so you can't get it backwards. So just take your camera or your SD card and put it in like so. So it should be screen up. Push in till it stops and it's fine. I done have my battery pack. So you're going to take, and I pick cell link. Next, scan. It's going to come up, and all I'm going to do is hold my phone up, and it will circle it and has a mark that shows that it's activated. It says activate my device. So you go ahead and activate my device, and it says congratulations, your device can now be turned on. So you're going to take your little notch that fits on your orange tab, so it will go in like this. I'm using Energizer Max batteries. I've seemed to get more life out of them than I do Duracell, so that's in and ready. Now your next step would be, you want to make sure that your camera that you're using has got plenty of batteries. This one has 8 brand new batteries. So we're going to turn this Wild Game Innovations on. We're going to get our card. We're going to unravel the thing. This is going to go into your cell link. This is going to go in your card. Now they have made this cable super thin. So right now it says no SD. I'm going to take it, put it in, and I'm going to go ahead. This camera is set for still pictures every 30 seconds. Make sure your time and date is set. I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera with this being flat. Put it to the middle where it won't get pinched in two. And just shut the camera. That camera's ready to hang. It's ready to take a picture. So now, you're back to your congratulations, see your devices. So, you're going to see your devices, and right here at the top you can see it's waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and take my cord, my cable it comes with, insert it into the bottom. Make sure it goes all the way in, and then screw your bottom in. Now, everything is ready, so you're going to move this to on, and it's going to take it a few minutes to format and program itself in. So we'll give it a second. Let it run. Okay, and we go to photos. And you can see the pocket on my shirt right here where it's looking right at me. And if you will notice, I'll bring this up. In the bottom, it still has a stamp code and everything. You can turn, and this will just mount. I've got some poles. We're fixing to go mount them, some fence posts. And basically, you're going to snap this back shut, reset it in the field, and they're going to set just like this. So this allows you to turn a regular camera, any kind of camera, into a cell camera. Yes, it's double batteries. Now, there is an option you can do. You can get the rechargeable battery packs, and it has the port right here to where you can put a solar panel up above it. And this also has a way to mount it on top of one. They got all kind of fittings that you can make these work on. But anyway, this one is programmable. We're going to go set it in the field, and now I'm going to do the Verizon. So I've got, this is the Verizon setup, and I got 2 dirt hole sets here, and I've done caught a coyote here. So this is an old Wild Game Innovations camera. I think it's just an 18 megapixel. It's not a very great camera, but it's one's just been sitting around. And then this is the cell link, and I just now got a picture because I've got it turned on. So I'll put the picture down here below. I'll spin around here and show you what we're after. So the reason that I'm setting this camera here is I got a dirt hole right there. That's where I caught a coyote. I got a dirt hole offset, and there's a trail that comes right down through here, as you can see, and it splits off. So that's the reason that I've set this setup here, to make sure that I can see if there's a coyote on this. And there's my setup. So we'll see how it works. Okay, now we've got the non-Verizon, just a cell link. I've got it set up on the same style pole, and it's actually to see what's coming down that trail, whether I'm gonna put a snare there or not. And I got a dirt hole set over there in that corner. So we'll go back. I'll show you the pictures that's come through, and we'll finish it up. Well, we just got back. So there you have it. Spypoint. It doesn't matter if it is a Verizon or, this one or the Universal. I prefer this one. I always have, but I learned from some Spypoint people that this one works just as good as this one. So they're bouncing off all the same cell towers, so it really doesn't matter. And it's all going to an app anyway. So that's, you can catch these things on clearance. I think a lot of people are scared of them. But what I like about it is you get to utilize an old camera that you already had. And I have a box right over here on the wall, a tote that is full of game cameras from Tasco's to Wild Game Innovations. I think there's a couple Motries over there. So as I come across these, I will be updating my cameras and using them all in the field. So now I have 8 out. But I hope this helps someone. Just remember, once you buy it, you're still going to need an SD card. This one is 128 gigabytes. It won't fit. But it's got to be a 2 to 32 gigabyte, and in the circle, it's got to have a 10 to work right. Blank card, put it in, it formats itself, it's ready to go. So like I said, I hope this helps somebody. These things are great for the price, and it lets you use an old camera that you normally wouldn't use. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe and like. As always, God bless. We'll see you on the next video. I'll put more pictures at the end of this video. See y'all.